My name is Barbara Poliles, and I'm the Executive Director of Circle of Friends, The Path to Inclusion. Circle of Friends is an inclusion program for students with disabilities that brings the understanding and acceptance of differences to schools and into communities. We decrease bullying and we make a significant social impact. What we do is we consult with school districts, and we provide 2 years of consultation so that we train school staff to work with their students. After 2 years, they are running a program of inclusion. They are bringing an understanding and acceptance of differences to more families, more students, and changing more lives. In 2005, there were a group of parents and myself that felt that the Circle of Friends program was so powerful and changed the lives of students both with and without special needs that we decided that we wanted to become a nonprofit organization. Prior to the Durfee grant, I was working Circle of Friends at home. I was also working a full-time job of being a speech pathologist at Santa Monica High School. The Springboard Fund enabled me to hire an administrative assistant, a grant writer, enabled us to have funds to attend conferences where I could present and have people learn about us. And it also brought us one of the best gifts, and that was Ruth Slaughter, our mentor.
My name is Ruth Slaughter. I'm on the board of directors of Circle of Friends. I'm the vice president. I'm also a consultant to nonprofit organization. I've been doing nonprofit work for over 40 years. I did receive a call from the Durfee Foundation, and they asked me would I be interested in being a mentor to a new nonprofit and a person who does not have nonprofit experience. So I did have a chance to go and meet with Barbara, who was just starting Circle of Friends. In fact, I met her in her house because she didn't have staff at the time.
My first meeting with Ruth, I brought out my budget and showed it to her, and she was asking me questions, and I said, well, honestly, do I really have to know about budgets? Because that's somebody else's department that takes care of that for us. And she said, no, Barb, you have to know about budgets. And I was not happy, but I learned not only that I had to know about budgets, but I had to really learn all the roles that's involved as a leader of an organization, on how to direct staff to move things forward, how to problem solve, how to work with budgets, how to work with grant writing. All the things that are involved in a nonprofit were things that I really never had experience with.
There's a lot of overlap between coaching and mentoring, but I think mentoring has a special aspect of truly listening to what the person's goals are, what they're looking for out of the relationship, and from that relationship you provide support, guidance, as well as nurturing.
When you have a coach, they're coming in to train you what to do, to tell you this is the way to go. For me, Ruth never did that. Ruth came in, listened to where our challenges were, listened to where we wanted to go, and shared her experiences with me. And it was her experiences of being a nonprofit leader for 30, 40 years that brought her experience and her expertise. And by sharing it, not by directing me, but rather by sharing it, I think that made the big difference.
Working with Barb has truly been a joy. She has so much passion for working with special needs students and to also take the program to other schools. So being with her, guiding her, I've learned so much from her. It's been a mutual, I think, win-win.
In 2007, when we received the Springboard grant, we had about 2 or 3 chapters. Now, 4 years later, we have 70 chapters. We have impacted more than 15,000 students from the Circle of Friends program. And it really, really did start from the support that came from the Durfee Foundation. We are forever grateful to them.